Yeah. Okay, is this thing on? Check, check. Here we are at the beautiful Scotia Barn, Burnaby 8 Rinks Arena. Kamloops Blazers is getting warmed up for a game against, what are these guys called, Rob?
Rip City.
The Rip City whatevers.
Rip City. What is it? Trailblazers. The Trailblazers.
And here's a old trick I learned from Brent Traxel. If they don't serve Carlos Coco in your rink, you bring your own Carlos Coco.
Everybody needs a cool one now and then.
Everybody, I just need a little bit of caffeine.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just went through a rough.
That's right.
I like the
Helps
Dr.
them-
Pepper personally.
Helps them metabolize.
I'm glad they came back with those shots.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I got it. Let's go. And I don't need like anything swaying my judgment. So I might get loose slipped over there. Yeah. And second intermission last game, I was like, everybody take a break. But I wanted to be. What the fuck are you doing?
Where are these Rip City guys from?
We're not sure.
States somewhere.
States. Oh, we're playing Americans here today, folks.
Rip City Road.
And they just swapped in.
Rip City Road. That's the name. I'm going to say Oregon because I saw a few Oregon plays, but that could be way off. I also saw a bunch of Washington plays. Could be a hybrid.
So, Blazers facing off against the Rip City Girls, Rip City Rogue. Apparently, they're Americans. A little bit of extra incentive for the boys to whoop some American ass. Oh, coach is starting with McKeag and Wilson on D. Henderson at center, flanked by Nielsen and Cooper. 13 minutes on the clock, and the puck's down. One back by the Blazers. Wilson banks it up to the blue line. Rip City carries it back in their own end. Around the net. Yellow helmet Gia from Rip City. Looked like he had some speed, but he lost it as he tried to pull it around. Puck centered by the Blazers. It goes through a skate. Hard forecheck by Henderson. He throws it through the blue paint, and Krymusa unable to get his stick on it. McKegg rushes over and pops it back down to Krymusa in the corner. Krymusa trying to work it out. He waits. He holds. He looks through the legs of the defender, but Giesbrecht can't pick it up, but he wins it back to McKegg. McKegg thinks about going to the net, but throws it at the corner where Wallace finds it. Wallace back to Wilson. Wilson, little wrister on the net. Big rebound. And Giesbrecht's on it. Giesbrecht shoulders his man a bit as he battles 1-on-2. Hits Giesbrecht's skate and goes back behind the net. Rip City picks it up. They're looking up ice. They throw it up ice. McKegg tries to knock it back. Now it's 1-on-1 is Rip City with his man Lawless, who manages to knock it away. Now attacking is Wallace. Wallace takes a hack on the hands. He shakes it off. Cuts to the net. Wallace, backhand. Big rebound. And a goal! Traxel picks up the rebound and slides 1-5-hole. And it's 1-0 Blazers. And puck's down. One back to Murphy, who throws it up the boards. Picked up by Henderson. Henderson takes it to the corner. He stops, loses his man, but loses his footing as well. Rip City's rims it around. Picked up on the other side. Intercepted by the Blazers. Traxel looking dangerous. He passes out front. Just gets under the stick of Krymusa, and it's turned back by Rip City. Rip City attacking the blue line. Knocked away by Zernheld. Picked up by Lawless. Lawless goes behind the net. Lawless stops. Working behind the net. He banks it off the half boards. Picked up by Traxel. Traxel comes on his man. He chips and chases. Traxel looking net front. He's got a man out front. He finds Wallace. Wallace shoots, and he rips a no-doubter from the hash marks. You can see that one unraveling. This game has the look of a blowout, fellas. This team doesn't look real with it. So Cazzetto bounces it up to Wallace. Wallace looking dangerous at the net. He goes cross ice, goes behind Krymusa. Picked up by Rip City. They go up the boards through Wilson's legs. Wilson's man goes by him now. Breakaway by Rip City. Shot! He missed that. Big save by Irwin, actually, as it trickles just through the blue paint and picked up on the other side. Well done by Irwin. Follow that through. Picked up by Wilson. Wilson, backhand pass up the boards. It's passed through the middle now. Picked up by Cazzetto at center ice. He loses it. He passes forward to Wilson. Wilson up to Wallace, but it's turned over on the blue line. Puck's pushed by Cazzetto. Now Wallace back to get it. Wallace skates behind his own net. He's looking for some help up ice. Makes the pass and goes for a change. Now Krymusa on the attack. Krymusa looking. He steps around his man. He's looking dangerous. Puts it on the... And it's goal. Big rebound by Nielsen off the Krymusa drive to the net. And it's 3-0 Blazers. Looks like we've changed the D pairings here. We got McKegg and Lawless out together. $3-0, and we're only 3 minutes in. McKegg with it. McKegg throws it up the board, stopped by River City at the blue line, and they turn it back on the attack. Back checking was Giesbrecht on his man. Rip City throws it down deep. Behind the net. Rip City has it. They throw it up the boards, but Giesbrecht finds it for the breakout. Picked up by Nielsen. Nielsen tries to split the D. He stopped. He falls. Giesbrecht still with it. On top of it. Breakout stop. Oh, almost stopped by a good check by Henderson. Now breakaway by River City. Here they come down on Irwin. Shot! Misses the net. Might have grazed the post there. Blazers pick it up on the other side. Lawless. Up to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht all alone, 1-on-2. He throws one high off the glove of the Rip City goalie. Breakout attempt by Rip City. They carry it up to the blue. Now Lawless headmans to Murphy. Murphy carries it through the middle. Taking open ice. Blazers looking dangerous. Throws it over the net. Hits the back crossbar. Almost goes in off Murphy's skate. Murphy tries to center. It goes off the back of the net. Ripped around the boards. And Cazzetto's able to hold it at the blue line. Cazzetto rips it towards the goal. Goes off the goalie's glove. Now behind the net is Traxel. He looks to center it. It's bouncing around. Murphy swings hard at it. Gets a piece of it and unable to put it in. Cazzetto pinching. It's chipped by him and Rip City is on the attack. Zernhel 2-on-1. Swings at the puck. Shot! Nice save by Irwin. Now Rip City putting some pressure on. Tries a toe drag. Doesn't work as Cazzetto picks it up. Cazzetto flips it out. Rip City looking to regroup. Wallace on the forecheck. Steals the puck. Wallace weaving in. Wallace on the backhand looking to score. Nice save by the Rip City goalie and it goes over the net. Picking up behind the net is Krymusa. Krymusa looking for some help. It's rimmed around hard as Henderson picks it up on the boards. Henderson works it down low. Centered to Henderson. Henderson just can't get his stick on it. And it's Wilson finds it on the blue line and puts it back. Now Krymusa behind the net. Nice move by the Rip City D-man to change it on Krymusa, but then he fans on it. And Krymusa picks up the garbage. Krymusa goes through the blue paint, not able to tip it in as Henderson. McKegg now at the blue line. He chips his man, but doesn't get it deep. And it's out to the red line. A little bit of body check there. There's going to be a penalty on Rip City. We're going to they're calling a hold. It'll be power play for the Blazers. Wallace at center. Tries to win it back. He does. McKegg eyeing up the goal. Has a shot. It's hit the stick and the skate of the defender, and McKegg picks it up and backhands it down deep. Nielsen trying to pick it up. He can't. Now picked up by Giesbrecht, who tries to get it to Wallace. They're battling on the boards. They come up with it. Wallace looks cross ice to Nielsen. Nielsen pokes it on net, and it's frozen by the tender. Puck one back. McKegg. He's looking. McKegg falls, but the puck slides down to Nielsen. Nielsen looking around the ice. Up to Wallace. Wallace bobbles it a bit. He's trying to handle it. He finds Wilson on the sidewall, and it bounces off a stick into the goal for frozen puck. Puck down. Wallace with it off the draw. He throws it back to the D-man. Wilson goes D to D to McKegg. McKegg, puck bounces off his stick a bit. He turns back. He manages to get to Nielsen. Nielsen behind the back pass to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht sets up. He's looking. He throws it back to the D-man, McKegg. McKegg trying to get it deep, but can't. And it's stolen off his stick by the player, but Giesbrecht with a nice back check, picks the pocket, and he brings it back down deep. Throws one towards the goal. It goes off the stick. Picked up by River City Curl or whatever the hell they're called. They're on the attack now on the penalty kill. Lawless pokes a stick off his pokes the puck off his stick, and it's up to Nielsen. Nielsen headmans to Traxel. Traxel looking in on goal. Traxel around the goal, looking for a pass. Gets into the slot, picked up by Murphy. Murphy wins it back to Lawless, who just throws it on the end boards for Traxel, who picks it up. Traxel looking to Zernhout. Zernhout picks it up. Zernhout with a shot, and it misses behind the net. Henderson picks it up. Henderson back to his D-man. Lawless, who has a rip on net and a whistle. So the puck is down. 17 seconds left on the power play. Lawless with it. He play Murphy and him play catch. Murphy tries to get it to the net. It's stopped by the Rip City defender. Zernhout comes around the side. He kind of fans on it, and the puck is sent down the ice for Lawless to pick it up. Lawless coming around his net with speed. He finds his winger. His winger is Murphy, who sachets up the middle. He does a little drop pass to Lawless. Lawless puts it down deep. Breaking out is Rip City. Now Cooper. Cooper puts it behind his man and goes for it. Behind the goal line, he chips it around to Krymusa. Krymusa tries to make a move. He loses the puck. And Rip City's on the attack. Back check by Wallace, knocks the puck off his man's stick. And Rip City tries to put it deep, but it goes off Barwise's stick, and he carries it. And he goes D to D with Cazzetto. Cazzetto tries to find Nielsen, but it's thrown back in the zone. Now Barwise. He feeds it up to Cooper, who feeds it up to Wallace. Now Wallace coming down on net, looking dangerous. Shot goes off the stick. Krymusa picks it up off the glass. He's working on the boards. Pops out to Wallace. Wallace, nice little pass to Nielsen. He shoots, and it goes off the stick, but in the goal. And I think that's 2 for Nielsen. Clock is down. Goes into Rip City's end, and the Blazers on the forecheck. Throwing back. Barwise with it. Barwise looking to attack. He's coming down Main Street. Makes a nice move. He's looking to score. He throws one through it off a stick. Nielsen gets in the way of the breakout. Nielsen's still on it. Pushes it to the corner where Henderson finds it. A cross check on Nielsen there by the defender. Nielsen shakes it off. And the puck is rimmed around, and attacking is Rip City. But Cazzetto finds it. Bounces over his stick. Giesbrick picks it up. He goes backhand to Barwise. He makes a nice move and a breakout pass. And down comes Henderson. Henderson looking for a pass to Giesbrick, who picks it up under the goal line. He rims it around to nobody. And it's picked up by River City. Giesbrick still working it, though. Causes River City to turn back. Rip City. Hemmed in is Rip City as Murphy picks off an air pass. Murphy shoots and scores. So it's 5-0, and does that mean we have run time now? Getting shortchanged in every way possible this tournament. Wallace with it, off the draw. He steps around his man looking to go to goal. He holds it. He's looking for a pass. Back to McKeag. McKeag holds it, and he goes back down the boards to Wallace. Wallace turns but loses it. Knocked over to the sideboards, and Traxel beats his man to the puck. Traxel tries to make a move. It's knocked off his stick. And Rip Curl, they throw it down the ice for an icing. They're not running the clock yet, it doesn't look like, as there's minute 54 stop clock in the first. Puck is down, and Primus is on in the corner. He's 1-on-2. Henderson picks it up. Zernhout throws it down towards the goal. It goes off a skate, but picked up by Rip City. Rip City looking to attack now. Zernhout pushing his man wide. Shot! Nice save by Irwin. Puck is loose, and they're jamming away, and Zernhout pushes his man away. Henderson comes in there and gives him a shot. There'll be no scrum here. Some of the Blazers might be looking to pad their stats tonight, maybe getting on the score sheet in any way. A couple penalties would be all right. Picked up off the draw is Krymusa on the attack. Krymusa coming inside. He takes his man wide, very wide below the goal line, looking for a pass out front. He holds, turns it back below the goal line. Krymusa doing work where he does his work. Now Cooper with it. Cooper goes up top to Lawless. Lawless looking. Lawless has a shot. Goes wide. Henderson, good job on his man to hold it inside the zone. Krymusa down low with Cooper. They're battling. Picked up behind the net by Rip City. Rip City? Still don't know if I'm getting this name right. Anyways, Wallace steals it from his guy. He's working the boards a bit. Wallace looks to the D-man, Lawless. Lawless has a rip, hits a stick, goes over the net. Wallace down low. Wallace working it around, finds Lawless. Lawless, lots of time, shoots, misses the net. Jeez. How many times do I got to say that one? Anyways, here we go. Cazzetto stops his guy. And Rip City throws it deep. Picked up by the Blazers, and that'll be the period. $5-0. First period, Blazers. This is going to be a good old-fashioned shit kicking. This team clearly not playing the same game the Blazers are. Irwin had to make a couple nice saves, but pretty boring for him. 2 nice saves. That's the sound of a double shot energy drink being cracked. Once your Carlos Coco's gone, sometimes you need a double shot energy drink to wash it down. So Irwin works up a sweat going from one end of the ice to the other. He has a squirt of his bottle. Irwin's mom talking about the donut already. That's not very cool. Seems to be some confusion about the score sheet, but it's squared up. I think the Rip City coach forgot to pay his American tariff on this entry in our rink. But they figured it out. Puck's down. One back. Barwise picks it up off the draw to Cazzetto. Cazzetto finds cross ice pass to Giesbrecht, who takes it in. Giesbrecht looking. Giesbrecht delaying. Giesbrecht tries to center. It hits a stick, but picked up by Wallace, who tries to play it back but can't find anyone. Knocked back in down by Barwise. Rip City tries to attack, but Cazzetto shuts it down. Nielsen with back pressure now. He comes up with the puck, and Cazzetto finds it at the red line and dumps it in for a hard rim. Nobody after it. Blazers go for a change. Barwise reads that play, but it bounces over his stick, and Rip City's on the attack. 1-on-4. This guy's going nowhere. He lazily takes it around the end boards. Cazzetto luckily doesn't smash the guy, and Henderson picks it up. Henderson looking fast. He's weaving. Henderson wants a goal. He shoots! Nice save by the Rip City goalie. Puck's loose out in front, but it's kicked out. Henderson finds it. He plays it to Murphy, who has a shot. Now McKegg down on the puck, down low. He keeps it deep, and he cycles deep. Traxel tries to center. Puck's loose out in front. Rip City goalie. Everyone's swimming everywhere, and we got a goal. I think that's Murphy who finished that one off. Oh, we have no goal, it would seem. The puck, for whatever reason, they're having the draw down in the offensive zone for the Blazers. Puck is down. Henderson swings at it. Somehow he comes up with it, throws it towards the net. But it goes through the crease. Traxel takes it to the other corner. It's one back, and Wilson has to retreat. Now McKegg one-on-one with his man. McKegg, nice work. Keep his man. Keep the puck on the outside. McKegg squished a little bit against the boards. He doesn't like it. Gives him a chop on the laces. I love it. Puck's played at center ice. Picked up by Henderson. Off the glass by the Rip City player. Picked up by Kamloops. All the pucks are landing on Kamloops' stick. Now all alone is Traxel, who pumps it into the goalie's guts, and there's a big rebound picked up by Rip City. Now Traxel's still on it, though. Traxel centered. All alone is Wallace. Shoots! Nice save by the goalie. Rip City up the boards, but not out. Won by the Blazers. Wallace with a nice move. He tries to center. Back to Wilson, who gathers the puck. He goes boards and in. Down into the corner through Carmusa's legs. Around the sideboards. Now is Cooper battling for it. Puck pops out, and Wilson unable to hold it. Nice little back pass to McKegg, who throws it deep, hard in deep. And that is an emergency door opening, but here we go. Puck thrown back. Zernhout has to retreat and go pick it up. Zernhout looking. He reverses it. Nice play to Cooper. Cooper chips his man, and Wallace is off to the races. Nice breakout by the Blazers. No problem. Wallace stops, delays, looks for someone. He goes cross ice. Nice pass. And it's a goal. Nice play by Wallace. Nice breakout by the Blazers. And that was... who scored that? Krimusa ends up burying a nice cross ice pass from Wallace. Puck down, one back. Blazers with it. Lawless. He goes up the wing to Nielsen. Nielsen tries to chip his man, can't get by it. Swung around now. Henderson finds a loose puck. He goes on the attack. Puck's bounced off his stick. Henderson in the corner. Henderson protecting the puck. He loses it. Now squeezed off by Nielsen. Giesbrecht and Nielsen working their man on the corner, and they get it down deep. Blazers aren't losing many battles tonight. Lawless picks the puck that's rimmed around. He pinches, and he gets hit a little bit awkwardly on the boards, and it's going to be a penalty I think Lawless gave him a little smack talk as he walks by him. Said, "How does that feel, bud? You got a penalty for that." All right, Tiki said, "How do you feel about that, buddy?" The Rip City player seems none the worse for wear. Maybe his pride's hurt a little bit as he limps his ass to the box. Barwise Gazzetto on deep. Draxel up front. Wallace at center. One back. Barwise looking. He goes cross ice Gazzetto. Gazzetto looking. Back to Barwise. Nice little exchange here. Working the power play. Let's see them work the puck around these Blazers. Nice move by Barwise. He goes back down to Krymusa, or I think that's Krymusa. Krymusa loses it. Oh, breakaway pass. Gazzetto chasing his man down. He does a nice back check by Gazzetto to shut down a breakaway. And now Barwise battles his man to knock the puck to the corner. But Rip City team still with it. Finally, Wallace takes a loose puck, tries to go cross ice, and does. Gazzetto picks it up, back to Wallace on a nice breakout pass. Wallace looking up ice. Wallace takes it deep. On his backhand behind the net, he surveys the ice. Looking to play it back to the D-man, who McKegg deals with an awkward puck that ends up coming out over the blue line, but he stays with it. McKegg looking. McKegg circles back, playing possession here. Oh, he gets it stolen from him, not possessing it well. Now comes the Rip City player, 1-on-3. These Blazers are not letting the puck get very close to the net. Wilson dispossesses his man. He looks up ice. Wilson looking all kinds of time. Wilson finds it. His man is there, but the puck is a little ahead of him, but it gets deep nonetheless. Picked up by Henderson behind the net. Henderson to Krymusa. Krymusa with it. Krymusa looking. Krymusa moving. Defense are wide open. Shot on goal. It looks like that was stopped. So the Blazers on the power play still. Puck won by the Blazers. They start working the power play around down low. Picked up down low by Cooper. He goes up top to Wilson. Wilson wants to shoot. He doesn't, though. Goes cross ice to McKegg. McKegg cross ice. Now Wilson gets a nice pass back from Cooper. He's not able to hammer it. They're still with it. Cooper. He throws it towards the net. Penalty's over. As the Blazers keep working it down low. Krymusa with it. Krymusa back to Wilson. Wilson unleashes hell. It almost gets to the net. Puck down low. To Krymusa. Krymusa off the half boards. Puck stolen off his stick. Wilson, nice job to hold the line. Now Cooper comes out with a nice spin move. Cooper taking it to the net. Cross crease pass is picked off. And it's chaos down there, but the Blazers still end up coming up with the puck somehow. Now the Rip City team has it. They fan on it on a clearing attempt, but still get it towards the Kamloops blue line. Behind his own goal is Lawless. Lawless muscles his man. Lawless looking for a way out. He hits his man's stick. And out it comes. Shot on net by Giesbrick. It's played back out. Nielsen with it. Nielsen back to Lawless. Lawless has a rip. Hits the goalie's glove and down the ice. Zernhelt back for it. And it's a whistle. Icing. Zernhelt says, I'm not helping the ref on this. I skate right by it. He can come get it himself. Irwin's a nice guy. He throws it up. Irwin amusing himself in the corner, playing flippy doodle with his stick. Anyway, here we are down low is Wallace. Wallace looking. Wallace by himself. He's dispossessed. Giesbert comes across to help. It's played up by Lawless, and Nielsen's on the attack. Nielsen making moves. Down low is Wallace. Wallace plays it back to Zernhout. Zernhout. He cross ice hard to Lawless. Lawless steps around his man, or tries to, and keeps it in, but just for the moment, a lot of sticks are swinging at it, and Rip City manages to carry it out to center. On the attack now. Zernhout pushes his man, and he picks it up. Oh, just barely. It's good effort by the Rip City player to pick it up. But Lawless finds it in the end, and he's on the attack. He goes cross ice to Nielsen. And they throw it in deep. Rip City out. Making moves 1-on-2 is their player, but Cazzetto finds it. Cazzetto off the boards. Off the glass, Murphy knocks it down to his stick. Puck ends up in the player bench of the Rip City team. 4:16 left in the second period. 5-0 Blazers, plus a couple more. They're not putting the goals up anymore. But puck down. Lawless picks it up in his own, that's Traxel picks it up in his own end. He works it up the sideboards, and Henderson picks it up. Henderson working on the outside now. He goes in the middle. Traxel shot right on. That was Murphy, shot right on, and the rebound is buried by Traxel, I believe. And Irwin admiring my nice Carlos Coco as he's trying to keep amused down in his end. Puck is down, one back. Cazzetto banks it up. Doesn't get to Murphy. But Cazzetto finds it again, and he trucks up the middle or the side. Now Henderson with it. Henderson shot. Tings the post and off to the corner. Cazzetto with it. Centers. Bounces off the goalie's pad and out. And Rip City on the attack. Hard back check by Traxel, who finds the puck, and he's going on offense. Traxel looking to beat his man. Traxel looking dangerous. Shoots. And it's stopped by the goalie and picked up by the D-man of Rip City. And they bank it up, but not out. Picked up by Wallace. Wallace fed man. Traxel, who makes a nice move. The goalie was out of the jockstrap there. And he buried it. We're all going to start talking about the shutout now, Irwin. Yeah. The draw is Blazers. Krymusa hits it. Picked up River City. Back to throws it down. Blazers pressure. Gig with a good the puck and wall to hit to that kid. He's going to feel that tomorrow. Throws one on net. It's it out, as is the theme of the day. Krymusa down low. He goes cross ice. One timer by somebody at the side of the net. Blazers still working. Back to the D. Wilson has a rip. That's nowhere near the net. But picked up behind by the Blazers. Now spun around, and Hudson McKegg throws it down deep. Henderson cycles down low. They try to center it. Henderson throws it back to McKegg. McKegg backhand deep into the corner. Relentless pressure by the Blazers. Comes back to Wilson. Wilson goes cross ice. Finds a man at the side of the net. Poking at it is Krymusa, and it's still loose. It's banged off. Now McKegg wants it. McKegg shot. It's kicked away by the goalie. Blazers still with it. Working in front of the net now. Now here comes River City. They're looking McKay, he gets chipped. Now looking dangerous. Tries a cross-ice pass off a skate. And it's diffused by the Blazers rather easily. Now Cooper picks it up. Cooper and Giesbrecht, 2-on-1. Cooper to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht looks, loses, shoots. And it's saved and no rebound by the Rip City goalie. Now we're running the clock all of a sudden. Ref dropped the puck like he's flicking a cigarette there. I'm not sure where he learned to do that. Anyways, Giesbrecht's on it in the half boards. Little battle going on. Giesbrecht comes up with it. Giesbrecht looking to the net. Giesbrecht tries to center. Doesn't get there. Giesbrecht laying on the goalie almost. He gets up and out of the way. Flipped up to Zernhout. Zernhout stops it with his skates. He throws it down deep. Picked up behind the net by Giesbrecht, who comes up top to Lawless. Lawless. He goes back down deep to Giesbrecht. Giesbrecht cycles deep. Picked up by Nielsen behind the net. Nielsen trying to work it out front to Wallace. Wallace cycles deep. Picked up on the hash marks for Wallace. He gets it knocked off his stick. And they come back down. 10 seconds left. Lawless one-on-one with his man. It's knocked off his stick. Goes by Zernhout. Zernhout on his man now. Shot into Irwin's glove. What a save by Irwin! And the period ends. I don't know. Might be time to have some fun as a coach. Maybe throw the D on forward, forwards on D, see what happens out there. Says 5-0 on the score clock. It's probably more like 9-0 going into the third period. Puck down. It actually hit the glove of their player on the bench, but they decided to continue playing anyways. Rip City looking to break the old goose egg. They throw it down the ice. Picked up by Barwise behind his own net. He stops hard. His man goes right by him. Barwise makes a pass, but not picked up by Murphy, that was. Still, the puck banging in the middle. Rip City shuts down the Blazer breakout attempt. They try to throw it down towards the net, but it goes to the corner. Barwise picks it up again. It goes D to D to Cazzetto. Cazzetto stops. He fans on it. Luckily, he finds it and goes up to the winger. Cross ice, picked off by Rip City. Blazers looking a little bit lazy, but hey, why not? Cazzetto with it. Forwards are changing. Cazzetto waits for them, and he finds who the hell is that? Krymusa, that was. Krymusa cuts in, tries to make a drop pass, and it's picked off. Blazers looking to move the puck around a little bit here as they have a ridiculous lead. Now Krymusa with it. Slowly, he attacks the line. Krymusa tries to backhand sauce it, hits the D-man's shin pads, and Cooper with it now. Wallace plays it back to Wilson. Wilson looking at towards the net. He puts one low to to Cooper, who slides one just through the blue paint, and that just misses the far post. Now Wallace behind the net. Wallace plays it back to McKegg. McKegg, he goes D to Wilson. Wilson puts a floater on net. It's just tipped and into the glove of the Rip City goalie. Rip City Rouge wearing black today. Interesting choice. Puck down. McKegg says no thanks, throws it down deep. Picked up behind the net by the Rip City team. He has to jostle with the referee who dispossesses him, and the Blazers end up losing it, and Rip City on the attack. Kaimusa tackles his man, and there's going to be a penalty for that. Puck down. Run time we have here in the third period. So there's only 10 minutes left of our shitty 13-minute period. Welcome to Lower Mainland Hockey, where it's all for profit. Hell with the kids. Anyway, down low, Rip City trying to work the power play. Protecting the puck is, who is that? Wilson. Wilson comes out with it, still protecting the puck. He's holding it. He tries to throw it down, and it's going to be a penalty on the Rip City team as it's thrown down the ice by the Blazers. And we'll see a little 4-on-4 action as Wilson was put down hard behind the net. And he limps off gingerly. So 4-on-4 action. Stop time penalties, run time clock. One back, Lawless. Lawless looking to Zernhout. Zernhout has a shot. This tip hits the post. Draxel picks it up. Draxel goes down low to Henderson. Henderson looking. Henderson puts it to the net, and Draxel tips it off. Finds it. He stops it to Draxel. Draxel looking. Draxel still looking. He goes cross-ice to Lawless. Who else wants a shot? Shoots. Big rebound. There we go by Henderson as he knocks in an easy one. Nice puck movement by the Blazers. Little practice power play time. Wasn't a power play. Oh, now they're running the penalty clock. No, it. Puck is down, still 4-on-4. One back to Lawless. Lawless. But he gets the puck up to Traxel. To Henderson to Traxel. Nice little give and go. Shot by Henderson. Nice play. Hammered out, and Zernhout just can't hold the line as he has to retreat hard in pursuit. He cuts his man off. He falls down. Rip City picks it up behind the net. Zernhout fell on his man. He's feeling it. We got a hurt player on the Rip City team. Still running the clock.
It is.
Rip City player on all fours. Maybe he's praying. Zernhout a little bit fell on him awkwardly in their battle on the boards. Looks like the kid's knee or foot is hurt. But that killed 2 minutes of time. Puck's down. Still 4-on-4. Cooper with it. Cooper makes a nice move around his man. Cooper stops hard. He goes cross ice. Shot. Puck's loose. One back. Lawless wants to hit it. He shoots. Punched out by the Rip City goalie. Coming up the ice now is Rip City. Blazers now on a power play, though. Krymusa tries to get under the stick of his man, and the puck's knocked back and forth. Then Lawless picks it up. Lawless circles back. Lawless wants a shot. No, he stops. He finds a nice. Blazers playing keep away. Cross ice to Zernhout. Zernhout looking for a man. Finds him. Coming is Nielsen with the puck. Nielsen with the puck. Nielsen with some moves. He loses it. He carries it in the middle to three guys. Wallace finds his guy in the side of the net. He's Giesbrecht. He to Wallace. Misses the net. Picked up on the other side by popped at blue line by Barwise, who flips this weak one back in. Now picked up by Rip City, and they throw it down the ice. And Irwin stretches his shoulder as he raises his hand for the icing call. Four minutes left. Puck's down. Giesbrecht at the side. He's working on his man. Protecting the puck is Giesbrecht. He stops. Takes some time for himself. Tries to center it. Goes off his skate. He steps on the puck. Can't get it. It's on the side of the net now. Or the back of the net. Giesbrecht comes up on the Rip City stick. He tries to put it out, but Wallace intercepts the breakout pass. And now Nielsen again down low. Throwing up the boards to Barwise, who finds it, but it's stolen from him, and Rip City's on the attack. Rip City looking dangerous. Hard angle shot that Irwin easily punched out with his blocker. And a headman pass by Barwise is picked off. Nielsen backtracks and manages to pick the pocket of his man, and now Wallace with it. Wallace trying to work his way to the middle. He overpowers his man and steals the puck. Wallace all alone now in the corner, 1-on-3. Wallace looking for some help, protecting the puck well. Murphy picks it up. Murphy protecting the puck now. He's squished by three Rip City players. Doesn't care. Traxel picks it up. Traxel looking through the middle. Just bounced off his skate and misses the post. McKegg picks it up at the blue line. He goes half boards to Traxel. Traxel looking cross ice. Nice little play to the net. Murphy gets a stick on it. Unable to put it in, though. And it goes off the glass and out past Wilson. As McKegg has to backtrack to find the puck. McKegg bouncing puck to the winger Traxel, who can't pick it up. Picked up by Rip City, who tries to put it deep, and Wilson with it. Wilson's pass is picked off by Rip City, and he has to backtrack on his man. Now Rip City go from the side of the net. Irwin, nice glove save as they throw one at net, and Irwin's not too cold to catch that. Two minutes, 30 seconds left. Wilson gets it off the draw. Goes behind the net, rims it around, and picked up and forwarded by Traxel. But they're stopped at center, and it's punched back down. Irwin knocks it to the corner and stumbles, but it's picked up by Rip City. Wilson squeezes off his man, picked up by Henderson, who makes the breakout pass. But they don't get it out over the blue line. Towards the net, Irwin kicks it to the corner. Rebound! Big save by Irwin on that one. Irwin earning his shutout here a little bit. It's kicked out as Wallace loses it at center, but picked up by Krymusa, who works to the net. Krymusa works to the goal and puts it right in the goalie's guts for the whistle. That's the sound of Carlos Coco. Minute 24 left. Puck's down. Wallace with it. Wallace plays it back to Zernout. Zernout shoots, goes off a stick, gets knocked down. And Rip City on the attack. They dump it in. Wallace goes back for it. Wallace stops hard behind the net. It's centered. Shot. Goal. Oh my gosh. Irwin's cracked.
You said a newer word. You said the whole word.
Irwin's mom said shutout and didn't happen. Irwin not happy about that. Picked up by Barwise. 20 seconds left. Gazzetto with it. Gazzetto headmans it to Guy or Nielsen. Nielsen cuts the middle. He drop passes for Henderson. Henderson side of the net. Pushes it up to Barwise. Stops his man on the boards. And 1 second left down to the Blazers' end, and that's the game. Not sure what the final score was, but Rip City definitely got one. A little discussion here about what the score actually was. I'm thinking it was more like 11, but it was 5-0 after the first. So the play of the game for Kamloops is given to Nielsen. And